What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the final continental episode of Jurassic World Evolution 2. We are back in a brand new map. I figured I'd do a brand new map just because. And we're only adding in 6 species for this one. 4 of them are from Australia, and 2 of them from Antarctica. The Lystrosaurus is the one from Antarctica, along with the Cryolophosaurus. Now, Lystrosaurus can be in, like, other continents, but, like, I chose, like, Antarctica for this one just because. But, yeah, that's what we're going to do in today's video. We're going into Australia and Antarctica to, like, create some of the creatures that lived in those continents. Alright, so this will probably be a relatively small park, I would imagine. So we'll just throw them in here, an emergency shelter in here, as well as a bathroom, if we can find one. Bathroom, there we go. And a hotel. Alright, throw that in. Boom. And now we add in some creatures. Let's get the aquatic one done and over with. We've only got one, and I think it's the Kronosaurus. For Australia, we have Australophonator, Kronosaurus, Minmi, and Mataburosaurus. And for Antarctica, we have Cryolophosaurus and Lystrosaurus. So I'm thinking we could throw in 3 enclosures. It'll just be 3 enclosures, that's it. Nothing too crazy. So we'll add in the lagoon first. We'll put in Kronosaurus in here. We don't have too many Australian creatures or Antarctica creatures. I feel like we need more of each. For Jurassic World Evolution 3, we need more of each. So we'll throw those in there. Alright, let's get you going. Additional bays, accelerated growth. So this will be like 3 enclosures, that's it. Probably a relatively short video, I would imagine. So we'll just throw that in. We'll just get the colors for the Kronosaurus. Get that ready. I figured I'd just get that done and over with so we don't have to worry about it. Alright, let's get the enclosure ready. So they like to eat the shark feeders. We'll put 2 of them here, and then we'll put a stand like over here. We'll put the aquatic stand in between, so then people can see them feeding off the creatures. Alright, and then what we could do is put in some underwater viewing domes, some lagoon viewing domes. We'll put one on one side and one on the other. Alright, and we should be good to go. Alright, let's get these guys going, and in the meantime, we could start our herbivore enclosure. And we'll put every single herbivore in, like, one enclosure. It'll be Mataburosaurus, Minmi, and Lystrosaurus. And then we'll have them in this enclosure. And then we could put in a smaller enclosure that's the Australophanators. So yeah, this will probably be a relatively short video. I just figured I'd do this instead of putting them in the Africa Park. Because in the Africa Park, there's still enough species to put them in, like, one enclosure. I know this layout is kind of similar to the one from Europe, but, like, I don't know. I feel like this would fit Australia. I mean, maybe not Australia, but probably Antarctica with, like, the water. Oh, yeah, we've got Cryolophosaurus as well. I forgot about that. We'll throw that in another one. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. So, we'll throw this in here. Live prey feeders. I just figured I'd get the enclosures done and over with first. Just so we have them. And then I'll maybe cover the Cryolophosaurus one with snow. Yeah, that could be a great idea. Alright, just cover that in snow. Is there, like, snow? Let me take a look. We have snow in here. No, we don't. Okay, so I guess sand will be the next best thing. We don't have snow in this map. I probably should have picked, like, Sierra Nevada or something. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, we got that. There we go. That should be the Australia Park pretty much done. And Antarctica. Alright, so let's release the Kronosaurus first. Our first creature. There There we go. So that's Kronosaurus done. Let's get rid of this. There we go. So yeah, this will probably be a relatively small park. Let me see, the hatchery. Let's get a regular hatchery going. So this will be the herbivores. This will have Muttaburrasaurus, Minmi, and Lystrosaurus. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, additional bays, accelerated growth. There we go. That's them done. Lystrosaurus, Minmi, and Muttaburrasaurus. Wait for them to hatch, then we'll move on to the next one. Wait, what do they need? Ground leaf and ground fiber, ground fruit and ground nut, and ground fiber. Alright, cool. Some more ground fiber. Oh, and some water. Can't forget the water. There we go. Alright, that should be good. Let's release the Lystros first. Seriously, the way they run is just so adorable. They're just adorable creatures. The Lystros. Let's move on to the Minmi. Alright, so we've got Minmi and we've got the Lystros. Let's move on to the Muttaburrasaurs now. Remember back in the first game when the Muttaburrasaurus needed at least 6 members to be happy? When it came to social, they were really fussy. Really fussy hadrosaurs. Alright, we got Muttaburrasaurus out of the way. Let's move on to Australopithecus. Let's go, let's put that away. Australopithecus. Let's go. Alright, so Australopithecus should be all the way at the top. It is. There we go. There'll probably be 5 of these guys. Alright. Let's release the Australopithecus. So this probably won't be a popular park because there's like so little species. Alright, we've got Australopithecus, and now moving on to Cryolophosaurus. Let's go. So that'll be the Antarctica creature, and that'll be that in Australia done. Cryolophosaurus right over here. Looks like the Kronosaurs were just feeding. And another one's feeding. There we go. Alright. All 4 cryos are being added in. And then we can finally... Let's see about, like, coverage. Our emergency shelter in high demand. Bathroom in high demand. What about amenities? Over here. Alright, Cryolophosaurus. Let's add that in. There we go. We got that done. The Cryolophosaurs have been added in. Alright. The sand is kind of the closest thing we have to snow, but whatever. Let me see if we could satisfy some guests. Those guys are very fussy at times. And finally... Yeah, the rating's going up now. I'm just doing this real quick so we can... like, just get this done and over with. Boom. Boom. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft lately, and honestly, it's a lot of fun. I actually really enjoy playing Minecraft. I actually built my first base just yesterday. There we go. That should be everyone satisfied. Well, not quite. Alright, well, I'm gonna continue doing that. Make sure everyone's, like, Satisfied. A bathroom. Do we need any more amenities? No, we're good when it comes to amenities. Alright, and with that, this is all we can do here. Just 4 enclosures and that's it. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this episode, and if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.